Hi, it's Jen and Dean from Ready Together. Hi. We've just wrapped up another beautiful group with Ready Together, and we wanted to do our weekly summary of what we talked about.
Yeah.
So we were talking about sleep in babies over 4 months, and the reason that we break sleep into under 4 months and over 4 months is because despite so much controversy around sleep and babies, the one thing that everybody agrees on is that you shouldn't, or babies can't learn a routine, even if you should or shouldn't. They're not capable of learning under 4 months. So we kind of don't worry about anything until then.
Yeah.
Schedules until then.
Mm.
So we talked about what's normal.
They do like predictability and consistency. So we can do that.
Yeah, and how, I rabbited on about my continuum. I had a little chart I drew. You missed that.
Oh.
And I was just saying how, I won't show my chart because it doesn't show up well, but at one end you've got very much child-led sleep theory and ideas, and that's completely responding to your child and going by their cues and following their lead. That can work really well for lots of families, but you may miss some cues in that model where you may have a baby that actually wants to be resettled or wants to go in a cot, possibly, and that can be very demanding on one caregiver. That's sort of my view on that end. And then we talked about the other end, which is completely parent-led. And you might be following a very kind of strict schedule from 4 months. And what I guess we were discussing was maybe a combo where we're talking about both the parent and the child doing a bit of a dance to gently lead towards some sleep. Like we don't live in a village, and often we are parenting on our own. So for both the baby and the mum, like it's fine if you've got a grandparent or someone around that is happy to hold the baby all day long, but if you don't, then you're probably going to need a situation where your baby can go down off you at some point during the day and night, or you get exhausted. And so we just talked about ideas for starting that routine from 4 months. And Janine, you spoke about the beginnings of that routine.
Yeah, in the evenings. So that's when they're most likely to have their longest stretches in the evening from 6:30, 7. So setting up some sort of predictable evening rhythm so that they know that that's when they can wind down for the day, making sure their last nap of the day isn't too late in the day.
Yeah, so
and the progression sort of happens between 3 to 5 months.
Yeah.
And they'll find other things, their appetite's different, more fussy. They're just all changing, but they're cognitively they're changing and they're learning so much more.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that the other sort of point we had was just that a healthy relationship requires two players. So it's so important to look after our mums and dads as well with all of these.
Yeah.
And we got some brilliant questions. So lots of really good questions. One of them, I won't say it stumped us, but we are curious to get some extra help in. So someone was wondering about a baby that goes down to bed beautifully at 7.5 months, goes down totally unassisted at night, and then wakes up quite frequently through the night. And we just thought that was a really good question to take to Cheryl and maybe do a live. So if anyone out there missed today and has questions you would like us to take to Cheryl, we're going to do a live. We'll let you know the details probably next week, hopefully. And we'll just take a whole bunch of those kind of specific questions around, when I do this, my baby does that. And we can see what knowledge she can give us around sleep so we can hopefully answer them.
Yeah, especially the post 4 months. That'll be fantastic.
Yeah. So thanks everyone. Another awesome group. We loved all your questions. And if anyone didn't get the chance to ask, please just message us or place it in the group, and we'll get to you. Okay.
Lovely. Thanks so much.
Bye.
See you. Bye.